Well, I don't know how to feel about this one, guys. It makes me kind of nervous. It appears Thunderbolts is getting a major rewrite with a brand new scribe, which to me points to some news of some problems behind the scenes. Let's break down the report and talk about what I think's going on. Well, we got a pretty interesting report for the Thunderbolts that came in earlier today that kind of has me a bit worried. This movie is not far from kicking off production, and they brought in a brand new writer who apparently, in some reports, is starting basically from scratch. So this report comes via Variety, and it seems to be a lot of Netflix-oriented folks are now tied to this project. They've actually grabbed Lee Sung Jin, who was the creator and showrunner for Netflix Beef. Now, one of the directors for that project was the director of Thunderbolts, Jake Schreier. And of course, we recently had Steven Yeun, who starred in Beef, come onto the Thunderbolts project, and he is rumored to be playing the Sentry. Now, Black Widow scribe Eric Pearson had actually written the previous draft, but it sounds to me that could be tossed to the side. In the same report from Variety, Lee actually tells the trade, "I'm rewriting it. It's the whole squad again." Jake asked me if I could come on board. I probably should have taken a break, but there's a lot of themes and exciting things about this movie I couldn't help but sign on. It's truly an honor to be part of a Marvel thing, but it is very different. One, it's not my project, it's Jake's. It's such a large scope and scale that the type of writing is very different. At the same time, the process feels the same. I'm still talking to Jake every day. I think once you find a squad of people you love and trust and are so talented, you do everything you can do to keep working on them. Now, guys, I have to say, this does get me a little concerned for the movie. Now, this guy is a pretty good writer, and I love the idea of making sure your writing is cinched up. This whole thing could be part of Marvel's new focus on quality over quantity, but a full rewrite does make me wonder if we're going to see a little bit of a delay in the kickoff of production for this project. Now, I will say this about the whole thing. I love the idea of people that have been very successful in collaboration working together again. And the combination of these talents have been pretty successful in the past, so I believe it can't do anything but help the project. Also, quite honestly, Black Widow was not the best entry in the MCU, and although I was willing to give it a chance, I am kind of happy we're getting some fresh blood to work on some of these projects and maybe send them in a different direction from Phase 4. Now, as it stands right now, Thunderbolts is supposed to shoot in June and is scheduled to be released July 26, 2024. I would not be surprised if we saw at least a month delay in shooting kickoff come this summer. A June production kickoff means he has about 60 days to cinch up the script, and honestly, for any writer, that's kind of a breakneck pace, and if they're bringing in new talent to make sure this is a good movie, then don't rush the new talent. We're all excited to see the Thunderbolts, we want it to be good, and whether production kicks off on time, we're gonna have to wait and see.